Moorhead School District wishes to thank Sanford Health for sports medicine coverage at our athletic contests. A special thanks to Moorhead athletic trainer Mr. Tony Henneka for being here this afternoon, as well as Sanford physician Dr. Ben Noonan. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. Introducing first the visitors on the scoreboard, the Rams of Roseau High School. In goal, a sophomore, number 31, Dylan Johnson. One defense, a junior, number 21, for Buffalo. The other defense, a junior, number 2, Isaac Wednesday. Left wing, a junior, number 15, Adam Stevenson. Right wing, a junior, number 11, Kellen Murphy. In goal, a senior, number 8, Paul Hughes. Roseau High School is coached by Mr. Andy Lundberg. The Rams enter tonight's game with a record of 5-2. And now the starting lineups for Moorhead Spuds. In goal, a senior, number 30, Will Kunka. At defense, a senior, number 21, Luke Leonard. At the other defense, a sophomore, number 23, Joe Grammer. At one forward, a sophomore, number 19, Harper Betts. The other forward, a sophomore, number 22, Aaron Ryerson. And centering the Spuds, a senior, number 26, Max Dronin. Moorhead High School is coached by Mr. John Ammerman. The Spuds enter tonight's game with a record of 3-3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Grammar, every once in a while they'll surprise us with a new look.
Yeah, the new orange that they debuted last year, and it's been met around the state with great acclaim. Everyone loves these orange jerseys. I got to say, I do too. Orange is our color.
It's a bright color.
It's a bright color, and why not flaunt it along with the best mascot in the state? We got a crazy bright color.
The only Spud in the country, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll take it.
Yeah, Spuds in their jerseys getting ready to go, and they will defend to our right as we look on with Will Kunka. To this point has had a pretty good run as the Spuds lost the opener 3-0, and since then have been involved in 1-goal games until this past week when they were at St. Cloud and won 3-1. Included in that run 3 overtime contests, beating Brainerd 3-2, tying Warroad 1-1, and beating East Grand Forks 2-1. That's the kind of game the Spuds have been involved in to this point. And the Rams are out as Paul Hughlin will stand in as we get ready to go. And the Rams will go left to right. They are in their greens that are very much widely known throughout Minnesota as well. Off to the far side, long Rick White pass return to Ryerson, and it's picked off. They'll have to regroup again. Grammer goes off to the far side. Now the headman for Drone, and he goes into the boards. Play slows down as Roseau is back up ice to pick it up. And from there, Thor Bufflin ties up a moment, then comes behind the net, looks up ice. On the far left wing, a connection there between player and defender. Puck is loose behind the net. Roseau comes up with it for a moment. Now the outlet pass. On the far left side, weaving and wandering his way in. Pass comes near side. Here's the walk in by Kellen Murphy, but the Spuds get there first and play it back to the near boards. Pulled away off the boards by Dronen. Spuds are making the change as they dump it in, and it rings around from the far side back to the near corner. Rams are there to pick it up and lift it out. Play comes down. Ryerson there to pick it up, and here's the return on the way in. Wandering his way through, rather, that was Ian Ness that came in. Played, deflected away, and it comes near side. And out it comes as the Rams try to get into the offensive zone. It's knocked away, but chased down by Gavin Gunderson. He goes behind the net. They try to pound it against the side of the net. Loose to the far side and played out at the point. A quick wrister set in, and it's blocked and scooped off the ice by Will Kunka, who comes up big right away.
Well, right away you got some of the Rams' most dangerous players factoring in there. I think it was a quick point shot from Thor Bufflin, a redirect from Max Strand, but Kunka, with a quick cat-like reaction with the glove, was able to keep it out.
Gunderson on the face-off, and it's drawn right into goaltender Will Kunka. 2.09 goals against, 93% saves as the Spuds come into tonight 3-3-1. Roseau at 5-2. Their losses have been to Warroad 6-3 and Grand Rapids 5-1. To the far side, it's poked loose. Rams come up with it. A quick wrist shot blocked away, back into play by Kunka. Out it comes to center. On his way in. Driving down, Ian Ness lines up a shot that's deflected to the far corner. Played off the far boards, and here comes Gunderson. He wanders his way in and backhands one on a soft touch that rolls in on goaltender Kunka. Scoops it off the ice for the save.
Nice little defensive play from Joe Schiller as Gunderson was bearing down on him, the Rams' leading goal scorer. Cuts to a shooting area, but Schiller sticks right with him, gets his stick in the way, and it rolls harmlessly in on Will.
Gunderson with 9 points, 5 goals, and 4 assists. Here's the pass into trouble and deflected up and over the top to the near side. Played along the boards, and the Rams keep it in for now, but then it's pulled away by Jonas Spicer, and he works it off to the far side. As the Spuds work it out of the zone, Rams will have to touch up, and a long shot sent in from center ice right on, steered away by Kunka. Play out along the boards. Moorhead there to pull it away, heading out. As a touch pass goes ahead, taken back by Thor Bufflin. He goes rink wide with it, and it's dumped deep into the zone, played behind the net. Spuds there to pick it up. On the return, coming up on the near side. Again, good forecheck there by the Rams to take it away. It's popped out to center, picked up by Aaron Wensloff, and off to the far side. Return now all the way into the corner. Rams making a change, Spuds making a change. Play continues near side. Overskated it for just a moment, enough to slow play down. Chased then by Grant Frisch. And he's tied up, nearly got caught, being held rather. Then it comes loose and out to center. Dronen tips it in. It goes all the way around to the far side and then tipped in behind the net. There's no goaltender there. Now he covers, and Darryl Johnson gets back in to the net mouth. After the far side, it's bounced off the boards. It comes all the way down. Moorhead there to pull it loose. A quick redirect comes near side and out to Dronen at center ice. He turns and looks up ice. He'll have to keep it himself. Gives it off to Frisch, who dumps it in. Defensive pair being changed now for Moorhead as the play goes behind the net. Early on, no scoring. 13:30 to go here. First period. Here's a play up on top. Shot into traffic. Blocked away loose, and here come the Rams as they scurry out to center. A quick windup and a shot again snared off the ice. That one would have gone wide had Will Kunka allowed it to continue on, but he scooped it up and kept it in the glove, and with 13:17 to go here in the first period, the faceoff will be to Kunka's stick side.
Spuds doing a nice job, as Coach Ammerman mentioned, of getting the pucks in behind the Roseau defense and using their speed early. We'll see if that continues.
The faceoff comes out to center, where it's picked up by Aaron Wensloff of Roseau. He sends it in. Played behind the net. Kunka steers it out of harm's way. The Rams are to pick it up. Dished it into the near corner, and here comes Moorhead now off to the far side. Colby Creer. Pass out to Ness. He got turned around, still stick handles, and brings it near side for Stahlberger. Tipped away there, and now a big collision at the blue line. Loose puck picked up by Noah Ernest. It's rejected off to the far side. Play continues into the corner. The Spuds reaching in. Joe Schiller tied up in the boards along with Ian Ness, and then a big collision from Gavin Gunderson separating players and puck. The play comes out to the point. A nice shot attempt by Gavin Gunderson, blocked by the Spuds. Deflected into the far corner. Played out to the point, and the return in, deflected again. The good defensive trip up ice for Ian Ness as he had a couple of blocked shots out near the point. Wind up to the far side, turning the corner. Thor Bufflin walks his way in and puts a shot behind the net. It bounces back out onto the near side. Roseau getting some territorial advantage here as play is early in the first period, but no scoring as yet. As it goes into the far corner. Moorhead still has yet to register a shot on goal, while the Rams have connected 4 times with an attempt. Here's a shot, a rebound, tipped down, and Kunka spotted it, puts the glove on top. Very alert play from Will Kunka.
A good bit of survival by the Spuds on that shift. Coach Hammerman talked about the collective defense throughout the whole team. You had Lindbergh and Ness blocking shots out there. And then, of course, you had the best defender of all, Will Kunka, blockering shots away and then covering up a loose puck. So great team defense by the Spuds to survive an early onslaught by the Rams.
Face-off on the near side, glove side of Kunka. The face-off comes out to the point, shot sent in, wide, off the boards, out, and at center picked up Moorhead. Here comes the attack. On the near side, walking in, a quick wrist shot sent on by Harper Bentz. Goes behind the net, Moorhead's first shot of the night. Out it comes near side. Walking his way across the blue line, here comes Paul Huglin. Down deep into the corner where it's taken away. Max Dronen there for Moorhead. Pass on the far right side, and it's turned away by the Rams. Bounces back in, chased down. Joe Grammer had it momentarily, steered away out to center. From there back in, and another shot on goal for Will Kunka, leaving it on the side, and the Spuds turn it around and head up near side. Out to center. It's deflected away. It got all the way to the far side and picked up by Luke Leonard, who turns it around. 10:45 remaining. Opening period, no scoring. Off to the far side. Played off the wall by Isaac Wensloff of Roseau. Back now to the near side. Thor Bufflin carries it out, touches it ahead for Max Strand. Rams come in with a quick shot that bounces off the backboards. And to the near side, Gavin Gunderson plays it behind the net for Strand. He walks in, gives it off to Gunderson. His shot got popped up and out of play, and the Rams are putting on some relentless pressure here early.
They are, and you see some of the top-end players having such an impact. You won't find many skaters across the state as pure as Thor Bufflin. Watch 21 tonight. He's a beautiful skater. He gets the Rams out of their end so effortlessly and puts their forwards on the attack, and then Max Strand and Gavin Gunderson going to work with quality chances.
On the faceoff, the shot comes right on to Kunka, who steers it behind the net. Moorhead goes in. Spicer headed for a moment, pulled away from him. Chase now into the corner. Spicer comes up with it and feeds it out on the far side where it's taken back. The Rams put a shot in, deflected goal. And it pays off. The relentless offensive pressure by the Rams has given Roseau a 1-0 lead.
It looked like it even may have been another Spuds player getting in the way of that. It might have deflected off of one of the Spuds, and Kunka was screened and really had no chance. Couldn't see that one.
That's the way I saw it. It was right there, and a Spud player, I think, actually would, if it would be such a thing, he actually is the one that deflected it in, but we'll get it here in a moment, as the goal is credited to Tyler Bjork. His 6th of the season. Assist handed out to Tegan LaPlante and also to Judd Ginther. 1-0 Roseau on the deflection out in front to grab the early lead. Back it comes near side. Long pass sent across ice, and it bounces deep into the corner where Thor Bufflin tracks it down for Roseau. Back on the near side. Deflected loose. Jonas Spicer stick handling it. Drops it into the zone, taken back by Roseau as Thor Bufflin brings it in. And it bounces hard off the boards and floats in on Kunka. puts the glove around it to make the save.
Good pressure from the Spuds there on that shift, getting it into Roseau's end and trying to do some work down low, getting it up high to Joe Grammer for a quick shot to the net with some traffic. And then the Rams got Thor Bufflin right there to coolly get them out of the end again.
Paul Huglin on the faceoff. Roseau takes over as they throw it in off the plexiglass. Bouncing it back to the near side and into the corner. Along the boards, it's tapped out and picked up. Here comes Gavin Lindberg on the way in. His centering pass just misfired as he was trying to hook up with Joe Schiller. On the way back out, it's tapped away free. Loose to the far side. It came in offside. And it was that one extra move again at the blue line that brought the play in.
Yeah, it was a great example of what Coach Hammerman spoke about in the pregame of playing tighter and a little bit more tightly in the neutral zone for the Spuds defense, which causes some offsides because that blue line becomes your sixth defender. Nice job by the Spuds there.
Face-off is drawn all the way down, and from behind the Kunka net, it rolls back along the near side and out at the point, picked up by Bufflin. He works his way to the near side, and it's pulled along the boards. Here's Max Dronen Moorhead to the blue line, pass off far right side. Good speed on the walk-in, shot behind the net. Played back, and the Rams are there to steer it out into play. Moorhead putting a stick on it and slows play down. Carried it down deep, and here is Aaron Ryerson. Up high in the slot, wind up on a shot just wide, may have been deflected. Behind the net it goes. Moorhead trailing 1-0 on the attack, deep in the zone. Scrambling forward, it's returned to the near corner. Dronen goes all the way out to the far point. Creer is there to turn it in. Down low, back to Dronen. Now it's picked up more. Turnaround shot blocked. Rebound shot. Oh, was wide open. Rebound goes back into play. The Spuds were a half inch away from bringing this game even. On the return comes Gavin Gunderson. To the near side, it's poked away from him. Chased down along the near boards, and Aaron Ryerson comes up with it. He maneuvers it and sends it off to the far side. The Spuds come to the blue line. Here's Grant Frisch, and he tried to stick handle his way in and had it poked away nicely by Ben Johnson. Off to the far side. It comes all the way out of the zone. 7:21 remaining, and the Spuds were so close to bringing this game even.
The Rams don't want to sleep. They got the early goal, but the Spuds are going to make it hard on these guys all night. And what a great shift and some clever play by that Dronen line. Between Ryerson and Benson Dronen, and that's a spectacular save. You won't see one much better than that all year from the Rams goaltender.
Jonas Spicer handles the face-off from Moorhead. Poked away from him, he recovers it, sends it out. It got out to center. Spuds will touch up. Schiller brings it in. Off to the far side, Schiller down deep into the corner. Chases the puck, we're on behind the net, pulls up short in the near corner. Schiller still with it, up on top. Schrader with it, sends it down low, he scores! That will be a deflection out in front, but it was delivered by Schrader, and he'll get the assist.
I tell you what a fantastic play by Joe Schiller. We talk about Thor Bufflin on the other side, and then Joe Schiller does his best Thor Bufflin impersonation, controlling the puck up the ice, being patient with it, finding his way into the zone, curling until he finds an open player, and he gets it up high to Tommy Schrader, who did a nice job covering for him. And Carson Triggs gets traffic out front and tips it in. It's a beautiful goal for the Spuds.
Carson Triggs with his third goal of the season. Schrader assisting. Schiller assisting, and we're tied at one. Time of the goal at 10:04. Off to the far side. Play along and out of the corner. Sent back from behind the net. Moorhead player slips as he tried to reach for it. Stahlberger back on his skates. Play has, in the meantime, come back up ice where the Rams take it away. It comes back to the near side. Creer steering his way off to the far side. A touch pass out on top. Intended to break out of the zone, but it didn't have enough on it. Picked off and shot and saved by Will Kunka.
A nice pass coming around the net. Snapped hard from Colby Creer to Ian Ness. He tries to touch it to the middle, and it's always a little bit dangerous if you don't get enough on it. The Rams were able to intercept, but Will Kunka had that one tracked the whole way.
Gavin Gunderson logging a lot of playing time already here tonight on the faceoff. Spuds are there to take it away, however. Play it out to Ryerson on the near side. He tried to feed it out of the zone. It's rejected. It comes back along the boards. Moorhead getting a stick on it, but it stays in. As it floats into traffic, it's blocked away. Gunderson again was there to poke it towards goal. Spuds covering up nicely on top as Grant Frisch pokes that one away. Off to the far corner, rung around to the near side. Off the wall, played by Max Strand. Out high in the slot, it is set in. A bouncing puck comes down right at the base of the boards to the far side. Moorhead steering it out of the zone. Rams pick it up. They'll have to come on side. Moorhead there to pick it up. I thought it had ended up out of play. Spuds catching Roseau in a line change, and the float comes into the near side. In some trouble, but the Spuds cover up nicely and control play as Schrader sends it off to the far side. The return pass now and again, Moorhead, but it's in safely to the near side. Walking his way, Max Strand into the near corner. Down low and looking up on top again, the Spuds with a body check on the play, picking up the body block from Colby Creer. On the near side comes Carson Triggs as the Spuds break out of the zone, game tied at one. Wind up on a shot. Hauled in by Dylan Johnson, and the score stays 1-1.
A smart play by Triggs as he speeds up the wing, knows he's got the defender, Thor Bufflin, a little flat-footed, so he makes sure he just chips it in behind him and beats him to the loose puck, knowing he's got the speed advantage, and then rips a very clever shallow angle shot in. That was a dangerous play, but Rams goaltender there.
From behind the net, it got away off to the far side. Fan attempt virtually on the pass out of the zone where the Spuds were able to pick it up and turn it back in. Rams pick it up down deep and from behind the net, head out. Here's a rink-wide pass right off the skates of Paul Hughlin. He slides it in. Here's the return pass down low and a wide open look shot. Miss, rebound, goal! And the Rams regain the lead 2-1.
Well, we also talked about Paul Hughlin in the opening as the third of the Hughlin boys coming through. He's got every bit of the offensive talent of his older brothers, and a great bit of patience as he waited as he crossed the blue line for something to develop, kind of mesmerizing the Spuds players as he had that patience and was able to generate a really good scoring chance. It didn't go in, but then the kick off the wall creates a wide open net and a goal for the Rams.
Hughlin does get the goal count. He's got his fifth of the season, and the assist handed off to Adam Severson. Sixth assist of the year for Severson, and Roseau back on top now 2-1. Off to the far side it goes. Moorhead tracking it down deep in their own end. It's played behind the net near side. Schiller returns it far side. Frisch along the far boards, touches it ahead. Moorhead stick handling out of the zone, feeding it now right side. And as they stay onside, it's dropped back, wind up shot, blocked in traffic. It rolls out, giving chase. Picked up by Judd Ginther of Roseau, and he throws it back into the offensive zone where the Spuds are there to take it back. Working his way along, Luke Leonard brings it near side. Leonard is checked off the play. Rams now with 3.5 minutes to go in the first, leading at 2-1, work their way in. Thor Bufflin, a hard shot, rebound, blocked behind the net. A sprawling Will Kuhnke waiting to get back on his skates as he eyes the play and deflects it to the near side. Up high it goes on a little 9-iron shot. It comes down at center, and then a whistle stops play. That brings us down to the 3:10 mark. Here in the opening period, Roseau has a 2-1 lead.
The Rams with closed a glove on that puck, which will be similar to a high stick where it goes all the way down to their end. The Rams have a potent offense, but the Spuds will have no trouble generating offense tonight. This will be fun to watch.
The play goes in, White out on top, sent it in, blocked in traffic, stick on the ice. Play continues on, swatted away. Roseau for a moment, Moorhead now. Again into traffic, Jonas Spicer worked off the play before giving chase. Down deep into the far corner where Carson Triggs feeds it out to the point, comes near side for Grammer. He'll circle into the near corner. Grammer goes all the way down. He's checked off the play as he heads behind, and the loose puck picked up, rebound, shot. Oh, it was right there. The Spuds had a deflection away from making it 2-2. And finally the glove goes down. Dylan Johnson covering up on the play.
Larry, I got tricked by the referee. I saw him reach for the crossbar, and I thought he was pointing in the back of the net. But what a play by Carson Triggs there. This is a clever little play coming from underneath the goal line to kind of pass it to himself. Just chip it past the defender, off the goaltender, and race around to the rebound and had an open net and just about banked it home. What a play by Carson there.
With the play down off to the left side of Johnson. Comes near side, Rams outlet pass. Being chased down by Luke Leonard of Moorhead. Turns it around back out to center. And from there the Rams turn it around and send it in as Ben Johnson tossed it to the corner. Moorhead back to pick it up. Tied up momentarily. It works loose. Rams way up on top. Wind up in a shot. Blocked down. Here's a turnaround. And again, Will Kunka. He's got a great instinct for what's about to happen as he saw the play out in front. Looked like it was going to go the other way, but he stayed his spot and makes the save.
That's a great observation. The anticipation has been one of the big reasons Will's off to a great start this year. Max Strand, number 10 for Roseau, always coming out of corners with pucks. Keep an eye on him tonight.
Off the faceoff, Colby Creer brings it back, bounces out, tossed out of the zone by Ryerson. It got away, all the way rink wide. Picked up Moorhead. Pass out on the far right side and off the boards. Down deep in the corner, walking his way in. Here's the shot right out in front, and again a near miss. Schiller picks it up and sends it near side. Wind up, blocked up into the air off the stick of Thor Bufflin. And that'll put us in the face-off circle with 1:35 remaining here in the opening period. Rams with a 2-1 advantage.
How about that move by Max Dronen entering the zone? Does a little get even and leave a move, a little hesitation to get the edge and come right in on net and almost tucks one far side.
Off the face-off, Moorhead to the corner. Dronen tracks it down, carries it off to the far corner. He's tied up, play continues on. Puck is loose finally, pulled away, but then right away tied up behind the net. And then it squirts loose and comes all the way out where Aaron Ryerson is there for Moorhead. Instead of passing it, it would have been intercepted. It comes near side for Dronen. He's one-on-one. Dronen winds up to shoot, and it's just wide as it hit the backboards. Sailed hard off the glass. Into the corner, the rebound there, picked up by Thor Bufflin. It comes back down near side, 1 minute to go in the period. Here come the Rams up ice with Kellen Murphy. Taken away. Rolled it back near side. Nice defensive play by Joe Schiller to grab it back. Sending it out to center ice. It's picked up by Thor Bufflin. Counting down in the final minute of the first period. Off to the far side, pass intercepted. Again, great anticipation this from Thor Bufflin. He walks his way in, shot blocked. Now the Moorhead Spuds on the rebound, 3-on-2 at the blue line. Walking his way in, shot is deflected away by Dylan Johnson. Comes out and out at center, thrown back in. No, it did not come out, and play continues on. And it works its way off a skate of Grant Frisch. He manages to redirect it into the zone. It goes back and forth, 10 seconds and counting down. Moorhead scrambling in from behind, tying it up against the boards far side, and that may take us right into the locker room as play comes out. And here's a quick wrister set out, and it brings us to the sound of the horn, and it takes us into the locker room. After one period of play on the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Roseau 2 and Moorhead 1.
We're making it easy to
all right, 3 minutes here, 3 minutes.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. To put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Moorhead Sports Center teams are circling the ice in preparation for the second period. Can that tempo continue in the second period that we saw in the first, Rob?
I sure expect it to. I think that's the way the Rams play, and the Spuds have enough speed to go up and down the ice and match it. And I think the Spuds are going to want to play with just a bit more of defensive urgency to eliminate those prolonged stretches from the Rams in their end, and that'll help them get down the other end and even out the shot clock a little bit.
Paul Hughlin and the Rams go right to left in the second period as Max Dronen controls the draw, and Moorhead brings it into the zone. In pursuit, Dronen sets up, winds up, shoots, blocked, and he scores! A lucky bounce off the goaltender, no question about it, but it was Max Dronen on the goal.
Well, Max deserves a bit of good fortune for the amount of chances he's creating to get one like that, and the real fortune came early on the pass that came up, and the Rams defender deflected it into space where Max was able to win a race to it and create that scoring chance. So, hey, you'll take them any way you can get them, and that's a great start for the Spuds.
Unassisted, Max Dronen ties the game at 2:11 seconds. into the second period. His third of the season, Max Dronen. And it's brought in, and when you're playing in a tight game and a closely contested competitive game always, like Roseau, a goal like that is huge.
Yeah, and the Rams goaltender made a few spectacular saves in the first, so everything being equal, maybe a 2-2 game is a good score right now.
Just underway, second period. Moorhead has come up with a Max Dronen goal to tie the game at 2. Face-off back in their own end, and now it comes out to the point where the Rams turn around and send in a shot, swatted away by Will Kunka. Out it comes, and again, loose puck near side up against the boards. It's deflected away. Grant Frisch giving chase. Off to the far side, it comes back now to Ian Nuss. An outlet pass that got turned around by the Rams. Picked up by Max Strand. Into the corner. Strand tried to lift it out to the point, had it deflected. He picks up the loose puck behind the net, leaving it for Hughlin, but Strand comes away with it up on top. Here's the look in then from Thor Bufflin. Off to the wide shot, all the way to the back boards. That one sent in from Isaac Wenslow. Up on top, Bufflin takes a look, and he sends that one right into the glove of Will Kunka. And once again, we're seeing an early offensive thrust by the Rams here to start the second period.
Yeah, and there's a lot of this is being created by Max Strand. He's such a good player down low in tight areas, almost always coming out with the puck and creating something for the Rams.
Gavin Gunderson stands into the Roseau face-off, and it's tipped out to the Wenslow at the near point. The shot in, deflected off a skate, and all the way out. It's pulled in, and Wenslow backpedaling to pick it up for the Rams. Comes back near side for Gavin Gunderson. He brings it in, and as he reached back to pull the trigger, the Spuds poked the puck away, deflecting it off to the far side where Max Strand picks it up. He turns around and sends it in. Blocked near side. Gunderson off the boards. And from there it comes back near side. Sent down low. The Spuds are right in front to pull it loose. Nifty job to escape. And it comes near side. Dronen ahead to Bentz. He works his way in. Shot goes through the crease all the way to the far side. Wind up Ryerson. Shot deflected. Picked up Rams. On the way, and it comes near side for Noah Ernest. And into the corner. Rolled around behind the net for Strand. And from there they play between the skates. It comes bouncing out to center ice and through. They're going to wave it off as it comes in just wide of Dylan Johnson. And the Rams on a quick return to center. Spuds in a hurry to catch up to it, forcing the play ahead where it's picked up by Joe Schiller of Moorhead. Along the near side, he's tied up. Scrambling in for Tanner George of Roseau. Poked away from him, and play continues along the boards. Avoiding a hit, and the shot set on by Thor Bufflin, deflected away by Kunka. Now Moorhead working their way out of the zone. Near side Career sends it in deep. All the way around, far side, game tied at 2. Deep in the far corner, play here in the second period. Here comes Thor Bufflin on the near side for George. Tipped away from him. Spuds there to pick it up. Sent in by Jonas Spicer. In pursuit, it goes down. Cody Martinson getting there first. Played it along to the boards. Battle for the loose puck. Picked up Moorhead. Centering pass got deflected. Schrader pounds it up against the side of the net. Off into play. It goes to the far corner and back out to the point. Wind up from there. Set on wide. All the way near side. A heavy hit going on here. Is that one set in nicely by Luke Leonard. Play rings around behind the net to the far side. Battle for it there. Stick is on the ice. Now picked up, and play continues as they battle for it behind the net. It's poked loose, and the Rams come up with it. That's stolen by Leonard out at the blue line. Dishing it down low, and it's played back by the Rams. Along the near side, and again the Spuds keep it in by Leonard. He sends a shot in. It would have been wide had it been allowed to continue on, but Dylan Johnson with a nice snare to bring the game under control.
Well, this whole sequence of zone time from the Spuds all started with an extremely clever play by Jonas Spicer in the neutral zone. It wasn't a dump for the sake of a dump. He put it in an area where Triggs was able to keep the play alive, and we had zone time there. The Spuds did for another minute almost off of that.
With the play down, Alex Wenslow carries it off to the far side. tried to dish it out and did get it outside the zone. Moorhead will have to touch up, and it's touched in now safely, just safely. Skating it along the boards. Grant Frisch had it poked away. Ryerson picks it up. Or rather, that was picked up by Gavin Lindberg, and it comes out. The Rams on a breakaway try. Frisch gets in front of the play and steers it off to the side. Catching up to the play, Ian Ness plays it tight into the corner. Early on, second period, game tied at 2. From behind the net, the Spuds pick it up and bring it along the near side. High off the glass and bounced back out to center where Gavin Lindberg picks it up and sends it off to the far wing. The player there slipped as the skates got away from him and sailed him to the ice. Back it comes near side. Greer takes a hit from Adam Severson, and play continues out to the near side. Severson couldn't clear the zone. Picked up, Max Dronen works his way in. Shot right on, but right into the midsection, and an easy save for Dylan Johnson.
Larry, I think that's what they call a selfie. Stahlberger just ran out of real estate over there and checked himself into the wall. But a couple of things to notice is when the goaltender's gone behind the net for the Rams, they've had a mix-up in communication with their defender a couple of times, which has left an open net. We'll see if that continues.
Spuds get the face-off, send a shot in. Trying to pound it off the goaltender. Rebound. He tried to lift it in at a bad angle. Out to the far point. From their near side. Greer. Rink wide. Picked off the boards and sent down deep. Bentz. He's tied up. Dronen comes in from behind. Ryerson waiting. Takes the pass. Sets it up. Ryerson takes a bump. Gives it away. Dronen. Onto the near side looking in. Backhanded down all the way behind the net for Bentz. He goes into the far corner, chasing it down, looking out to the point, and winds up and shoots, and the rebound covered up. Oh my, a great shot and a great save, and the game stays tied at 2.
Yeah, Johnson comes up with a big save. Great work from the Spuds forwards. Clever plays down low to keep the play alive, and a quick turn from Bentz on the half wall to fire it towards the net. Just about slips underneath Johnson.
In the draw, Kevin Gunderson for Roseau. Plays it to the boards where the Spuds are waiting for it. Sent down behind. Outlet pass comes near side off the wall, played by Noah Ernest. His pass out into play continues now, bouncing it all the way down and off to the far corner. Moorhead playing it behind the Joe Schiller brings it near side. Brant's chasing in on it. Dronen is trying to get a handle on it. It comes loose, and Dronen, nice pass out for Ryerson, walks his way in. Ryerson shoots. It's blocked away. Rebound comes away, and a penalty upcoming. Oh, what a play, getting out of the zone and walking his way in on goal. But to prevent the goal from counting, a penalty issued to Thor Bufflin. He'll draw 2 minutes.
What a clever play. Sneaky Pete, Aaron Ryerson on the weak side of the ice. But great ice awareness for Max Dronen to pick it out of a scrum and know that Aaron's over there, and springs him on a breakaway, and it took a tug from a Roseau defender to prevent that scoring chance.
Moorhead 3 of 11 in power play opportunities this year. Roseau 17 of 23 in penalty kill situations. Hooking is the call on Bufflin. Moorhead as the extra skater, and we're out at center ice. Working his way in, pulling up short at the point. Backhanding it near side, just kept it in. All the way down low, hard off the glass. Career take a chase at it, and it's picked up by Judd Ginther. He got turned around. Spuds come back with it. Gavin Lindberg along the near side, and they play catch from blue line to blue line before it slips away. Moorhead down low. Game tied at 2. Inside of the 10-minute mark here, second period. Play comes near side for Ian Ness. He tosses it deep and rolls behind the net where Isaac Wenslow picks it up for Roseau. A pass to get out of the zone, fanned. And the loose puck comes away and rolls all the way down. No icing, of course, with the penalty in play. Still a minute to go. Spuds from behind the net. Game tied at 2. Out it comes, and this penalty being served by Bufflin, the first penalty of the night. We've had some pretty good rugged play, but this is just the first penalty.
Yeah, Roseau is always going to play very hard, a good physical game, and it's generally a very clean game. Sticks down, no additional shots behind the play or after the whistles, and good, clean physical game.
To the far corner, Moorhead tracking it. sending it behind the net where they set up shop. Here's the play to the near boards. Moorhead out at center. Leonard goes rink wide with it, and it bounces up and out of play. That stops the clock with 9:10 to go. Roseau a 23-11 shots on goal advantage. Game tied at 2. And still 36 seconds remain on the Thor Bufflin penalty as he prevented a go-ahead goal by Moorhead. So the face-off has Max Dronen standing in. Draws it just barely into play for Moorhead. Comes near side Luke Leonard. Returns it. Grammer works his way to the blue line and sends it in deep to the far corner, and the Rams right away send it out of the zone as they clear play. Roseau sets up their forecheck at center ice. 1-2-1 play as it comes near side. Now return to the far side, and the Spuds chase it in. Here's Harper Bentz carrying it behind the net. Play coming down. Penalty has expired. Roseau at full strength. There's a windup on his shot, and it's blocked away. And from there out to center. Gathered in by Joe Grammer. He'll circle back and make sure he's onside. Here's the pass to the blue line. Got away from Dronen, and he chases it into the near corner as Paul Hugon goes there with him. Bounced away, and Isaac Wensloff comes back. Along the side as they battle for position. Down deep, and the puck up against the boards slipped away. Rams pull it loose. Here comes Paul Hugon. Along the near side, he dumps it in, and he'll chase it down to the far corner, but the Spuds are there first and play it back near side. Working out of the zone. It's lifted up and down, and it's bounced in. Here's Ryerson sliding his way in. He tried to go to a little one-handed backhand and just didn't quite have the angle, and the play continues on. Schrader on the near side for Moorhead, tied up by Adam Severson. Down deep in the corner, 2-2 we play here. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. Along the near boards, play down into the corner now, and chased by the Spuds. Jonas Spicer got away from him, comes back now near side and out. Along the boards, long pass rink wide. Pulled down and settled in. It goes out of the far corner, back now to the near side. Out it comes. Moorhead stick handling their way loose. It's 1-on-2. Carson Triggs turns it in, sending it behind, and the Spuds change. Then coming up with some pressure right up alongside of the net. A good whack at it, but it was out of play, and the play comes in once again by Spicer. Thrown back now near side. Off the boards and lifted out to the blue line. Moorhead keeping it in play. And that brings a whistle and stoppage of play with 6:46 to go. We're all knotted up here, Rob Grammer, 2-2.
Yeah, really good action, and a nice play by Luke Leonard to glove a high puck down as they tried to clear it, and really had no choice but to kind of throw it back in to prevent the danger of the puck exiting, and then a Spud played it, so we get a face-off down by Will Kunka.
6:46 now showing. Moorhead last to change, head off the ice. Puck goes down, play into the near corner. Roseau has it, giving chase. Gunderson pushed off the play. It comes back softly up against the near side and out at the point where Isaac Wensloff wants to line up a tee shot, and it's deflected right back down low again, and the Spuds are there with their sticks to handle it out on the near side. Out to center comes Ian Ness. As he crosses over center ice, he dumps it in deep. Play on a wraparound try. Here's a rebound up on top, and it slides all the way out of the zone. Quick turnaround here by Schiller. Drops it in deep, and the Spuds change. Coming back now with their skaters, and it's tied up in the corner as the play goes with Gavin Lindberg, and he's tied up. Skates, sticks, puck. Near side looking. Leonard goes far side. Wind up in a shot. Blocked up and away, and out of play it goes. 5:48 now showing with the game tied at 2, and some territorial advantage developing here for Moorhead. But still, it's just a tie game at 2-2.
Yeah, look at Gavin Lindberg and Carson Triggs putting their stamp on this game. Good work down low. Get it up top. Leonard to Frisch. Quick shot. Classic way to generate offense.
Off the draw, it floats harmlessly out. Then picked up by Moorhead. Shot sent on and blocked away by Dylan Johnson. The return up on top goes just wide, missing by a couple of inches. And again, the Spuds take a look at it, but the Rams pull it loose and head out. The Spuds waiting there with the stick on it, and it's popped up and out of play. 2-2, we play the Spuds. Max Dronen bringing the game even here early in the second period at the 11-second mark with an unassisted goal. Face-off out at center now, 5:28 remaining. And with the play down, it comes to Colby Creer. Sends it out, it comes all the way through. And they're going to call icing on that play as Creer's pass was just ahead of his teammate and cleared the zone and brings up a face-off back in the Moorhead end.
Not a bad attempt from Colby Creer there. A nice little touch pass into space. Bounces over a Rams defender's stick. Just enough on it to get across the line.
Paul Hughlin stands in for Roseau. And for the Spuds, Max Dronen draws it to the corner. Along the boards and out. Max Dronen weaving his way through center ice and in. Max Dronen pulls up short, drops it back to the point. The Spuds misfire on that play as they had anticipated. And it comes away, thrown in. Here come the Rams on the return. Off the near side and out. It slips away from Adam Severson. Then goes rink wide. Here's a wind-up and a walk-in. Oh, my, what a play. What a move in on goal by Paul Hughlin. And it comes back out. The arm is up. The penalty called, and the Spuds will go short-handed here with 4:42 remaining.
Yeah, Paul Hughlin, one of their more dangerous players, got some speed on a great pass across the ice from Severson. And then we referenced it in the last game. Max Dronen scored on a Pavel Datsyuk move where you offer it out. Hughlin offers it out, pulls it back quick on his backhand, and then snaps a shot to the net. Really high-end play from Paul Hughlin.
Pretty good percentage conversion on power play opportunities for the Rams coming into it tonight. 7 of 19. And anytime you're over 30%, you got to feel good about what your power play has done. Now with the extra skater and the game tied. Slashing is the call. Luke Leonard. Roseau with the extra skater from behind the net looking. The Spuds poke it away. Back it comes near side for Gavin Gunderson. It comes out on top. And from there a shot sent on. Kunka there to cover up. Moorhead's penalty kill, 23 of 24 coming in. That's not even legal.
No, it's just strength against strength, I guess. And the Rams have a lethal power play. But right there by an eyelash, Ian Ness just about had an odd man rush as he almost poked that puck free into the neutral zone.
Play will get underway in the Moorhead end. Down to the near side, it floats free. The Rams there to pick it up as they set it off. And from the far side, Max Strand sends it up high in the slot for Bufflin. Returns at far side, Hughlin. 3 pretty good hockey players on this power play opportunity for the Rams. Also involved is Gavin Gunderson, who logs a lot of playing minutes. There's a shot sent on, blocked in traffic, back to the near side. Moorhead defending as the Rams set up into the near corner. Strand circling around, looking for the return pass, and the Spuds come in to take it away, slow it down. Max Dronen getting a stick on it to force it back into the corner. Near side now for Gunderson. And up on top, Bufflin sends it off to the far side. Wind up in a shot into traffic. And then hung on to and the save made. Stopping play, 3:27 to go. Here in the second period, they were tied at 2.
Wow, it's fun to watch the Rams power play unit snap that puck around. They got their 5 guys out there right now. They're top scorers and top playmakers, and it shows.
Max Strand on the draw. To the corner where the Spuds are waiting, and it's picked up by Grant Frisch. Can't clear the zone, it comes to Bufflin. And to the far side, here's Bufflin way up on top. Near side look in by Gunderson. He winds up and the pass deflected in. He mishandled it momentarily, but had enough on the recovery, that being Will Kunka, to force the play back out to center ice where the Rams go to pick it up. Here's the return by Bufflin to the blue line and in. Bufflin down deep, centering pass all the way through, gets all the way to the far side. Moorhead chasing it down there, 10 seconds remaining. On the penalty, play behind the net. Hit a skate, hit a back, and up on top it comes. Here's the look in again, closely played from around the net, and that's going to bring us down. Spuds are at full strength as Luke Leonard comes on. So the Spuds work off the penalty, and the game stays tied at 2. Down deep in the corner, play it off to the near side. Out near the point, Bufflin stick handling it, sending the pass into traffic. It's deflected away. Moorhead reaching down, but the pass comes on. Goal deflected up and away by Will Kunka with 2:22 remaining.
Well, you can see right there why the Rams have a great power play. They controlled the puck, creating a lot of chances. You also saw where the Spuds have a great penalty kill as they compete harder than heck to make it hard on the opponent. And then you got Will Kunka, who calmly is redirecting pucks into safe spots and how to play your best penalty killer, your goaltender.
Scoreboard loaded with 2s. 2:22 to go and a 2-2 tie. Off the faceoff, it comes out. Schrader dishes it ahead. Spicer in pursuit to the near corner. Moorhead back in the offensive zone down along the near side. Play into the corner. We're tied up. Scrambling back and forth. Spicer kicks it loose, trying to chase it away, but he's held away from play. Finally picked up by Judd Ginther of Roseau. His pass out on the near side for Adam Severson, and it goes rink wide into the corner. Now we've got a late whistle. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to explain what I just looked at here. Is Adam Severson not at all sure either what the call was?
Well, I heard 2 and 10, so he's going to get a minor penalty and an unsportsmanlike 10-minute as well. I don't know. I thought I heard head contact, and I'm not sure if that's an automatic 10 to go with the 2. We'll see on the announcement on that. But it's all created by Colby Creer's a wonderfully physical player, and he went down with a hard hit to keep the puck in the zone, and Severson didn't like it, and I think he had a late response that drew the penalty.
We'll wait for Eric Stenjum's call, and I think you're on the money as Tanner George now comes to the side as well to help serve out the penalty. Initially 2 minutes up, and the play comes. Moorhead off to the far side, wind up at a shot there. Moorhead on the power play near side. Dronen goes rink wide with it, wind up from there, back to Dronen, shooting, blocked away. Nice save underneath by Dylan Johnson. Picked up to the far side. Here's the walk-in by Frisch. Into traffic, puck is free and loose, swept away, backhand try, a blind shot there. Ricochets out to the far side, can't be found. Ryerson looking, Bentz to pick it up. 1:15 to go in the period. And as they set up play, it's knocked away loose. Spuds get it back again, and they'll work it in behind the net. To the near side, Luke Leonard gives it off to Dronen. Stick handling his way along the boards and sends it out to the point. From there, Grammer winds up to shoot. It's into traffic, and it's gloved off the ice. Save for Dylan Johnson.
Well, the Rams have a unique approach to their kill, which is confusing the Spuds a little bit, but they're handling it well. Max Dronen coming off the half wall, patient as they're taking away his options. Finally gets it to Grammer, and now we've got an advantage, and great traffic from Luke Leonard, and Johnson never saw that puck, and fortunately for him, he's in a good spot, and it hit him.
Inside the final minute of the second period as we play 2-2, as Rams pull it out of the zone and send it up ice. 2 minutes plus 10, is that the way we will interpret that penalty call for unsportsmanlike?
That's what I believe happened, yes.
Yes. And the Spuds have it poked away in a nice poke check. And it comes loose. Touched ahead for Ness. It got away from him. Wensloff turns it around. Picked up at center by Frisch. Circling around. Back now near side. 17 seconds in the period. Bounces away from Lindbergh. He goes down as he tried to catch up to it, and it's worked out of the zone. That's going to take us down into the locker room. As the time is running down, the Spuds go back up ice. There'll be no pursuit. And we take us into the locker room here after 2 periods of play on the Speakeasy scoreboard. We're all tied up. Moorhead 2 and Roseau 2.
Knowing the right.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, Because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com. At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com. At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Sports Center, we've put 2 periods away, and it is tied at 2. And I don't know that many people are terribly surprised that we're seeing a closely played hockey game.
No, I got a chance to speak with some of the Ram parents that have made the trip here, and it was the same sentiment. Yeah, kind of a sarcastic, shocking that we've got a 2-2 game heading into the third period. Great matchup here in an early season tilt between these two, and both got a little something to gain in the third period here.
I know that this game is going to go a long ways towards deciding some things at the end of the regular season about playoffs.
Yeah, the seeding is always an important situation, and maybe even more so this year as with some COVID adjustments. They're going top seed all the way through hosts, all the way through the section tournament, so the final will not be a neutral site this year. So if this has any bearing on the number 1 seed, that locks up home ice throughout the section
We're
playoff.
kind of used to talking about the fact that it'll be Moorhead and Roseau battling it out, but we got to take a look at Section 8 rankings right now, and Rogers stands atop the league.
Yeah, and by no means was that assumptive that these two would be on top, because there's plenty of contenders out there. Rogers has a really good up-and-coming program and a strong team. They've got a good start to the season. The interesting thing there will be they do not have a section opponent on their schedule the whole season. So when it comes to seeding, it'll be interesting to see how the coaches weigh that in.
It'll be difficult, won't it?
It will, yep.
So we'll wait and see how that all takes place. We got a long ways to go before we settle that. But for now, it's Moorhead and Roseau entering the third period, tied at 2. In that second period, Will Kunka stopped all 9 shots he faced. Dylan Johnson recording 9 saves of the 10 shots that he has faced. 16 of 18 for Dylan Johnson, 26 of 28 for Will Kunka. As the horn sounds, we're ready out at center ice. Still 14 seconds left on the Roseau penalty. A late adjustment at the scoring table. And so basically they're settling things up as to who is serving the extended period.
So Roseau tried a little switcheroo here and replaced the original player Tanner George, who was serving the penalty for Severson, in the box, and they had put
Noah Ernest
in there. And I don't know if that was intentional because Ernest is the wing on this line, and maybe they wanted to get him out there, but either way they got it corrected.
So Tanner George now is sitting for the final 14 seconds as the play comes in and played behind Will Kunka, leaving it there. Spuds take a turn and look up ice. Penalty's going to expire before they have a great opportunity to do anything. And Max Dronen now, as the Rams come to full strength and heading across ice, is Tanner George, and that leaves Adam Severson to complete his penalty time. So, but we're back at full strength, and that brings it back up into the Roseau end on that icing pass.
Well, Max Dronen got into the zone with the puck and thought, hey, this worked early in the second period. Maybe I'll try to throw a sharp angle shot out there to start the third and get one by him, and just went wide.
To the near side of Dylan Johnson. Rams defending the goal to our left as we look on. Play comes out, deflected away. Spuds have to touch up on the play. They throw it in safely, and it's rung around behind the net. Aaron Ryerson putting some pressure on, but it's taken by Thor Bufflin. And out to the far side where the Rams work it out to Gavin Gunderson. Near side now for Max Strand. He brings it in, he shoots, and it's blocked away. Save made there, Will Kunka. And the Spuds pick up the loose puck, and they try to feather it near side, but the Rams were there to poke it away, and it's picked up by Aaron Wensloff. Back to the near side for Bufflin. He returns it. Rams come on their way in. It's an odd man 3-on-2. Here's a wind-up and a shot looking for the rebound. Kunka playing his position and keeps it away. Off to the far side and out. Kept in at the point. Moorhead scraping after it, pulling it loose, and it's pulled away. Here's a rebound, shot, and goal. And Max Strand weaving his magic in on goal, going one way, then the other for the go-ahead goal.
What a play by Max Strand. I talked about it earlier. The ability of Max Strand to get the puck out of tight situations, it's deceiving when you're playing and someone's that good with their stick in tight areas, because you think you've got the puck and you're on your way out of that situation, and they're able to reach in and pull it loose, and that's what Max did, and his quick hands tucked it 5-hole.
An assisted goal for Max Strand, and it's 3-2 Roseau. Rams come back into the near corner with Kellen Murphy. He's worked off the play. Comes out to the point where it's lifted up and into the arena. So the time of the goal at 1:22, Max Strand unassisted. Moorhead scoring in the second period, unassisted from Max Dronen. 3-2 now, 3-2 Roseau. Here's a pass sent into the zone. Joe Schiller down low to pick it up. He got turned around, sets it up behind, comes near side. Where's Triggs? Gives it back into the corner. Good pursuit down low by Kellen Murphy. And finally an outlet pass comes all the way down. It'll come in on goal, and that eliminates any icing call as the play goes behind the net. Then the Spuds poke it up, try to poke it in, and a battle for position there. Players end up in a wrestling hold and fall to the ice. Stopping play with 14:52 remaining.
You got to love the net front presence of Carson Triggs. Always around there, always causing problems for the other team. He gets hogtied by a Rams defender and torn down there, and that's what you love to see out of your forwards is going to those tough areas and making things happen.
3-2 Roseau. Play here early in the third period. Moorhead picking it up and sending it into the zone. Taken back by Bufflin. Thor Bufflin sends it out to center, and here come the Rams. On the return, Max Strand had it slipped away. Battle for it out on top. Max Dronen there to pick it up, and he works it near side. Aaron Ryerson sends it rink wide, and to the far side, played deep in. Rings in behind the net of Dylan Johnson, and play comes back to Roseau. 3-2 Rams have taken the lead here early in the third period. Here comes the outlet pass to Gavin Gunderson to the blue line and in. Sends it out to the far side. It comes right out on top. Ryerson feeds it behind the net. Up on top, wide up, and a shot and a goal! A turnover by Moorhead on a pass out of the zone that got intercepted, and a one-time shot goes in. And it's 4-2.
Yeah, it was unfortunate as Ryerson got the puck and had a play in mind. As he tried to make the pass, he kind of fanned on it, and it ended up being just soft enough for a Rams player to get it and slide it out front to Gunderson, and that's not what the Spuds want to see, that player with the puck on his stick in the slot.
Gavin Gunderson. And another unassisted goal. This one by Gunderson gives the Rams a 4-2 lead for Gunderson, his 6th of the season. Ernest is being given an assist. Noah Ernest assisting on that goal. And that's his 5th of the year. So the Spuds now trailing by 2 against a very stingy defense. And the play comes all the way back in. Here's Schiller backpedaling his way down low before sending it up on the near side. Turned around. Stahlberger and then to Schiller. He drops it in. Spuds changing. 13-19 to go, and the play goes off to the far side. For only the second time this season has Moorhead allowed 4 goals to their opponent. The other came to St. Michael Albertville in a 4-3 defeat. Play comes in. Moorhead back now to the near side as it plays off the boards and turning. Here's the walk up ice. Walking his way in, the shot by Jonas Spicer blocked away by Dylan Johnson. Crawling it in behind the net, the Spuds try to work their way up on top. Here's the pound and shot and a goal! You muck it up out in front of the net. Something's bound to happen, and the Spuds pull within 1.
This is wonderful down low work by Triggs Schrader and Jonas Spicer. Great little entry pass out front to Tommy Schrader, and that boy's a lot to deal with out in front of the net, and he's able to get it by Johnson, and what an answer for the Spuds.
Spuds could not afford to take a lot of time answering. Schrader getting the goal. And for Schrader, his first goal of the year. Jonas Spicer assisting. Carson Triggs assisting. And we're out at center ice. 4-3 hockey game.
Well, it's setting up to be a real ballyhoo here the rest of the way. It's fire wagon hockey out there. There'll be more offense.
Schrader's goal, not only his first this year, but his first ever. Play comes up. Spuds will go on the power play as a tripping call sends a Spuds player sprawling.
Great turn back by Harper Benson. Transition, intercepts a puck, turns on the speed, and the Rams defender reacts with a stick in his feet, and Spuds will go to the power play.
Moorhead's third line, led by Thomas Schrader, Jonas Spicer, and Carson Triggs, pull within 1 at 4-3. After the far side now with the extra skater. Out at the point. Works his way loose. And in the zone, now it's deflected out. Moorhead will come back up to pick it up. Here comes the walk-in from Luke Leonard. Throwing down, played around. Here's the look by Moorhead. Working it off far side. Centering pass, deflected. Rams pick it up and head up ice on the attack. Max Strand turns around. He had a man, but the Spuds pull it away and they head in 3-on-2. Near side Ryerson shoots, it's blocked away. Now back to the near side. Up against the board. Spuds are in the zone as it's pulled loose. Frisch winds up to shoot. It's knocked away from him and a play comes out of the zone. An arm is going up. And will this be a Rams penalty? I think the initial indication is a tripping call, which gives the Spuds then a 2-man power play.
Well, it's actually going to be on Grant Frisch.
Frisch is getting called, so that'll even things up.
I was confused there too, Larry. The 2 players tangled up. One, Grant Frisch's stick went flying. The Rams player went down. I didn't know if it was a hold or a trip or a hook, and that got clarified for us.
1:02 remaining on the Roseau penalty, and a full 2 minutes now on the Moorhead penalty. So for that 1:02, we'll be skating 4-on-4. And then Roseau will get the power play. Drop to the near side. Off to the far side. And out. Chase down, return. Back it comes. No icing made there. Spud setting up behind the net and looking up ice, trailing 4-3. Trying to determine the better way out of the zone, and it comes near side. Gavin Lindbergh out in front. Roseau just not allowing the Spuds to set up and head out. To the far side now, a little quick burst of speed, and the Spuds come to center. Working it off to the far side. Here's a windup and a shot, blocked up and away. Dylan Johnson with the save. Spuds pick up the rebound behind, try to backhand it in, and it's loose. Comes out to the point in the own near side. Grammer winds up and looks. He shoots. It's down low, and it's bounced away. 8 seconds left on the Roseau penalty. They'll come to full strength now. They'll be on the power play. So for a full minute, the extra skater Roseau, as they wait for it, and a long pass got bounced away, and the Spuds will go down low to pick it up. A turnaround quickly. Got deflected and stays in play, and then back up ice it goes to Thor Bufflin. 10-13 to go, 4-3 Roseau, the power play and a 1-goal lead. Here's Gunderson on his way in. It bounces up into the air, and a very alert play by Will Kunka to snare it out of the air, good 3 feet above him to keep it at 4-3.
Well, a few times tonight you see the quick release and the heavy shots of these Roseau players. That's a rising shot from Gunderson that Kunka was able to get his shoulder on and pop it up and snag it with the glove.
Max Strand, Roseau, Max Dronen, Moorhead. Play to Roseau. Here's a shot sent in, blocked away. A good poke check away there, and it comes loose near side. Again, the Spuds doing a good job in front of Will Kunka. Picked up by Paul Hughlin. Sends it off far side. Hughlin backpedaling now, brings it to the near side as he returns it as the Rams come in with that extra skater. Moorhead forechecking on the way, poke checking it away, create the turnover. It's 1-on-1 to the near side. Carson Triggs winds up to shoot. It's blocked away, going for the rebound. The Rams are there to pick it up. Moorhead comes back at full strength, and they have worked off the penalty. Down deep in the near corner, Paul Hughlin sets up behind the net. 9:15 to go here in regulation. 4-3 Rams. Coming out of the zone, Gavin Gunderson. He runs into a Spuds player. It's picked up by Colby Creer, and he sends it near side. Joe Schiller, outlet pass. Little burst of speed by Triggs to get it away, and it's picked up. Spicer off to the far side, wind up and a shot blocked away. Oh my. For a third time, the Spuds have been stonewalled. Rebound comes up on top. Great performance tonight by the youngster Dylan Johnson in goal. Just his second appearance in a varsity game for Dylan Johnson. And a long pass near side goes down deep. 8:35 remaining. 4-3. Moorhead down low to pick it up. Poked away, and the Rams come up with it. Now near side. Out of the zone, deflected away. Spud Stahlberger. Justin Stahlberger carries it out to the far side and shovels it in. He'll give pursuit. Down deep into the corner, Isaac Wensloff battling along with Stahlberger of Moorhead. The puck works its way free, and it comes out on the near side. Wind up and a shot blocked away. Rebound blocked away. Rebound behind. It comes bouncing off the near board. Spuds are able to turn it around and keep it in the zone. Here's Stahlberger bouncing it back, and it got away from Frisch. And here comes Noah Ernest. Ernest on his way in, goes backhand, and it's swatted away by Kunka. 7:45 remaining. 4-3 Roseau. Back to the near side. Moorhead comes out of the zone. Took a whack at it. Stahlberger nearly had it come back to him, but it's poked away. Moorhead changing now as the Rams go down low to pick it up. On to the near side. Strand stick-handling his way into the zone and tosses it down deep. Picked up in the far corner by Kellen Murphy. Now the Moorhead Spuds defense pulls it away and heads out, but overskate the play. Strand comes up with it, sending it down into traffic, hoping for a rebound. It's picked up by Harper Bentz of Moorhead. Poked away from him and sent behind the net. Now the Spuds will try it again as it comes out and tapped away nicely by Ryerson. Picks it up and on the run, feeds it ahead. Here's Dronen. He had an open corner, but he sailed it up high and away. Rebound out to the far side where the Rams pick it up. Now then to return. Walking on his way in, Judd Ginther sends it in. Picked up into the far corner. It goes there where Ginther, trailing the play in, leaves it alone in the corner now. Moorhead getting a stick on it. Colby Creer can't control it. And Ginther comes up with it. His outlet pass stolen away. Spuds on the return out to center. It's one-on-one. Here's the walk in. Working his way, and then it's poked into the near side. Chased down in the near corner. Aaron Ryerson gives it up behind the net, and here comes the Rams with a long pass to the near boards. Deflected away and in. Schiller gives chase to the near side. Lifted up and off to the far corner. Moorhead leaving it alone and picking it up. Now it's 3-on-3 at center. To the far side, Joe Schiller carried it in. He had to turn around. He took an extra step to get in. Players came in behind him, offside.
Just a little bit of a bobble as he entered the zone. And what a fantastic play by Thomas Schrader down on the wing to absorb the check, turn into the oncoming defender, and free up the puck for Schiller bursting up the ice, and it created a nice rush for the Spuds.
The Rams with a 2-1 lead after one, 2-2 after two. Rams leading it now 4-3 with a couple of goals here in the third period. Here's a long toss in by the Spuds as they send it down low. Thor Bufflin picking it up, feeding it off our side. And turn around, lift it out to center ice. Moorhead working their way. Long toss in, and we'll get pursuit from Carson Triggs. Worked off to the far side as the Rams. Kellen Murphy had it, away from him. Right back on his stick along the boards as he's bottled up by Schrader of Moorhead. Working it loose, they reach it in, still can't find. Now it comes out to the point. Moorhead sends a shot in just wide of net. Plays back to the near side, and a turnaround comes down, and that on the deflection just missed. And the play continues now behind the net. It comes back to the Rams with 5:06 to go, and the long pass out of the zone comes back to Moorhead as Schiller retreats to pick it up. He's taken out of the play, leaving the puck on the near side for Carson Triggs. Here come the Spuds. To the near side, walking his way in, Jonas Spicer. Turning, shooting. We've got a penalty coming up. And with the whistle, a stop and play, and the Spuds will go on the power play.
Now
well, perhaps we're seeing an effect of the intensity of the game that has taken over. We had no penalties in the first period. More and more penalties as the game goes on.
And a little more desperation from both sides to defend as Luke Leonard makes a great play to burst up the ice to get the puck out of the zone, and the Rams defender, out of desperation, trying to stop him from breaking loose, just hangs on a little too much and pulls him down.
Face off to the far left side of Roseau goaltender Dylan Johnson. Kellen Murphy goes for Roseau, and the Spuds have the extra skater. From behind, here's the backhand shot and goal! He moved in from the red line and went bad angle, but he clipped it up and in, and a quick response to the extra skater has tied this game at 4.
You've got a very smart recognition from Harper Bentz and Max Dronen on the half wall. Max has a lot of patience. He's surveying to see what the Rams are giving him or taking away from him, and they're trying to deny the top up on the blue line for the Spuds, so Max very smartly gets it down to Harper, and Harper immediately attacks down low to the goal mouth and is able to beat Johnson.
Harper Bentz with his 4th goal of the season. Max, or rather, I think Carson Triggs, or was Max Dronen. Max Dronen assisting on the game-tying goal.
Yeah, and Larry, you just mentioned the intensity's picking up. For certain, a tie game, 4:23 to go. Gavin Gunderson wants to get the go-ahead goal to respond, and he goes in hard on Kunka and takes a little slash or a whack at the puck. Dronen responds. It says that's enough of that, and the officials trying to get control.
Yeah, both come out. Gunderson for Roseau takes a spot. Dronen from Moorhead takes a spot. We're out at the face-off circle, far side of Will Kunka, 5-on-5. And we are tied up now at 4. This is the most goals that Moorhead has scored in a game this year. Down low, behind the net, played out to the far point, just keeping it in. Here's the return and a quick glove save by Will Kunka. That was destined for the back of the net, but Kunka saw it coming in.
Well, this sound like a broken record again. You've got it well defended. You've got a scrum going on, and who comes out with the puck is 10 Green. Again, comes out with the puck, quickly gets it up top. Traffic to the net, a shot, and Will had traffic in front of him, but was able to glove it.
So, out at the point, it is blocked on the way in. It comes near side for Stahlberger, who walks his way in and shoots. Steered away by Dylan Johnson. Play into the corner. Rolls out in front. The Rams are waiting for it there, and they bring it out. Long pass, back to the far side, then thrown in. All the way down to the near corner. Spuds steer it off to the far side and head out of the zone. Quick burst of speed to keep the puck on his stick. Oh my, what a play. Here's a Luke Leonard that was able to keep it in and get a shot that sailed just wide and bounces back to the near side and out of the zone. We've got a breakaway opportunity here. And the Spuds come up and take the play down. Loose puck back to Roseau. Up on top for Wenslove. Shoots and it's gloved away. I was wondering if we wouldn't find another penalty go up there with a hard hit, but none forthcoming. We'll continue to skate at 5-on-5.
Joe Grammer coming off the bench on a change and tracking down Severson, lays a hard hit on him. And then a quick shot to the net that Kunka handles a bouncing puck.
3:15 to go in the third. Game tied at 4, and it comes out to center. Spuds poke it ahead. Tracked down by Bufflin. Returns it on the near side, and from there it's lifted up. Moorhead takes a look at it. Sliding down in after it. Players are on the ice. Moorhead comes away with it. Off to the far side. Here's the walk up through center. Inside of 3 minutes to go. To the far side, tied at 4. Return onto the near side for Thor Bufflin. He'll walk his way in, slide high in the slot, left the puck behind him, and that allowed the Spuds to put a stick on it and knock it out to center. Trailing the play, Schiller. To the far side return. Schiller walks his way in, near side, just got deflected and came back to the near side as it got away from Carson Triggs. Down low, the Rams take it away. 2:22 to go. All the way back up to Schiller. 4-4. Long pass, Moorhead to the blue line. Triggs brings it in. He got tied up in the corner. Circle, centering pass. Here's a backhand try. Blocked in traffic, and it comes out. Knocked away there and out to center ice. Spuds backpedaling to pick it up. Pass ahead. They get caught in traffic. We got players trying to get off the ice. And players that are tangled up, sticks and skates and everything else is all. And I think that has allowed the penalty to expire. So both Dronen of Moorhead and Gunderson of Roseau back onto play.
Yeah, that got caught up. We'll call that in the land of confusion over there, Larry. We got players coming on the ice, players going up the ice, and players falling on the ice. I didn't know it was happening, but it ended up underneath one of the Rams players, and he covered it up enough for them to send the faceoff down deep into Roseau's end.
So with that, 1:54 now showing. Deep to the corner. Spun back near side. Battled up there. The scrabble continues as they pull it loose, and here comes Roseau. On the way out of the zone, it comes to Max Strand. Spuds putting a stick on it to poke it away. Strand recovers and carries it deep into the corner. Max Dronen to Moorhead goes there as well, and it's lifted out to the near side. Kept in at the point by Thor Bufflin. And then it's pounded off the glass and up and out. Chased down by Aaron Wensloff. He'll carry it behind the net. 1:13 to go in a tie game. Wensloff feeds it back to the near corner for Bufflin. Here's the look up, and it goes rink wide. Pass comes, and Max Strand winds up with a quick release, and it's blocked away with 1 minute remaining in regulation. To the far side, Spuds working their way up in the zone. It comes near side. Stahlberger winds up, and he lifts that one into the netting above the plexiglass to stop play with 48 seconds to go.
Subtle play there by Rams defender Thor Bufflin to get a stick in the lane of that one and direct it up high into the netting for a face-off. But a great build-up for the Spuds coming up the ice. as Lindbergh used some speed through the neutral zone and almost created a great chance for the Spuds.
Face off to the near side of Dylan Johnson in the Roseau end. Swat at it, comes out to center. Here's the breakaway now for Paul Huglen, but he left the puck behind him. And it's taken away by Moorhead, sent back out. Long pass, near side for Kellen Murphy, got away from him. Moorhead recovers, 30 seconds to go. Here in regulation, off to the far side, it's dished ahead. Spuds are back in the zone, but Thor Bufflin gets there to poke it away. Rebound comes up on top. Wind up from here, and before the play gets underway, we've got a hand pass called against Moorhead with 18 seconds to go. And the consequence of that is not only is it a stoppage in play, but the faceoff will come back in the Moorhead zone.
A bit of misfortune as very smartly the Spuds player, instead of reaching their stick up to play a high puck, they tried to glove it down, but then he got checked off the play right as he gloved it, so he wasn't able to play it to himself, but it bounced to another Spuds player. And you're right, Larry, this is a little bit of an interesting turn of events with 17.8 to go, having an offensive zone faceoff and now a timeout for the Rams to set something up. Plenty of time to win a faceoff and have a faceoff play to create offense here.
If shots on goal are any indication of the type of play we've seen, Roseau had a 19-8 shots on goal advantage in the first period. And right now it is closing in on equal number of shots. Roseau still has the advantage, 35-30. And as a result, we've got a tie game at 4-4. Fans, reminding you to become an official so you can help out our young people as they become involved in school athletics. Officials are needed in all activities and at all levels. Go ahead, make the call. Contact the Minnesota State High School League to find out how you can become an official. This broadcast tonight, courtesy of the Minnesota State High School League.
Well, you are correct, Larry. The 35-30 shots is much more reflective of how this game has gone. Very evenly played, well contested and competed game. This faceoff cannot be overstated how critical it is, whoever wins this faceoff.
Game is tied at 4. Faceoff stick side of Will Kunka. Play is down, players are down. And out near the blue line, a penalty arm goes up, and that'll give Rams a power play opportunity. The Spuds tied up on the play and dragged the Roseau player down.
You had a classic case of the winger and the defenseman on the hash mark, Joe Grammer and Max Strand, fighting for that ice to win a puck. It's a bit of where the defender ties him up and the offensive player might grab the stick and go down and use a little bit of deception. It could have been either one of those things, but they usually will take the defender off.
So the play out to the far side. We're inside of 10. Off to the far side, up high in the slot, wind up. Bufflin, near side, Huglen walks his way in, shot blocked. We're going to go to overtime. And once again, this is the 4th overtime contest for the Spuds. Quite frankly, it should be this way.
It's a game that deserves an extra 8 minutes here, unless it's ended earlier than that, but it gets to overtime on another blocked shot from Luke Leonard, who, how many times have we said that this year? Great defending and commitment from number 21 on the Spuds to prevent anything from getting to the net.
Well, the Spuds have been looking for some kind of offensive thrust this season. This is the first time they've scored 4 goals.
Yeah, and they could have more with the offense that they're generating tonight. You can see the progress in the Spuds' ability to generate offense as the season's progressed here, and tonight's a great indication of that. I don't know, Larry. I couldn't pick it if you wanted me to right now. Either side has the juice and the jam to get the game winner in overtime here. They're both generating great chances. So
I know. I agree. It's a tough one to call. Sam Beatty out there is cheering on his Spuds team as he looks on, arms folded, imploring a win here tonight for the legendary Sam Beatty.
I don't know of a better motivator in town or the area. I challenge you to find one. Sam Beatty can get you fired up every time.
So with that, we look on as the Spuds, after tonight's game, will be back in action as they head down the highway. They'll be at Hill Murray to take on defending state tournament champions, the Pioneers, coming up Saturday afternoon. Meanwhile, the Roseau Rams will also be on the road. They'll travel to East Grand Forks taking on the Green Wave, a team that the Spuds are somewhat familiar with, as they went overtime there as well. The Rams into tonight's game 5-2. This is their first overtime contest. We're about ready to go. Spuds breaking huddle. Rams are already on the ice, set to go. Will Kunka breaking huddle. He'll go down to our left now as they switch ends. Meanwhile, Joe Grammer comes to the near side. He still has 1:46 left on his penalty. Rams will go right to left with the extra skater, and it's drawn to the near side. It's picked up by Gavin Gunderson. Walks his way down, got a shot right away. Rebound off to the far boards, and the Rams take it deep into the corner, sending it behind the net. From there, the return out to the far side as they try to tighten the noose. Here's the walk-in by Bufflin. Pass near side, Gunderson, shot blocked, rebound blocked, and the scramble for the loose puck is tied up as Will Kunka claimed possession to tie it up.
Well, with a scrum like that and a good look from Gunderson, I'm holding my breath looking at red lights and officials' arms because you never know when they get a couple whacks at the rebound what's going to sneak through there. But Will Kunka holds his ground strong there and is able to turn it away and cover it up.
Max Strand stands in for Roseau on the face-off. It squirts loose and comes out to Bufflin. He sends it rink wide. Paul Huglen pulls it off the board, turns, shoots, blocked in traffic. Spuds clear the zone. They're going to put some pressure on to pick up the puck, but then Ian Ness slows things up and waits for the play back up ice by Roseau. The Rams out of their own end. Here's a soft pass that got away, but it's picked up and Max Strand will bring it in. He's got good speed. Good shot low. Blocked away. Kunka. Play continues on. Up on top now the Rams with their power play in place. Working high in the slot off to the far side. Wind up in a shot. Hard to the backboards. It comes near side. Turnaround shot quickly in. Spuds are there to pick it up, but they can't clear the zone, and it's picked up by Gunderson. Sends it off to Huglen. Wind up there, blocked away, and a bouncing puck stays in the zone. The Rams keep it in as Bufflin carries it down low. Walking his way in. Shot into traffic. Blocked away. Moorhead clears it out of the zone. 21 seconds left on the Moorhead penalty. And a quick turnaround there. Comes back to Moorhead in their own end as they pound it off the boards, and it's slipped in by Dronen. Bouncing behind the net. 4-4 in overtime. 6:19 remaining on the clock as the Rams come out of their zone. Moorhead has worked off the penalty and come back to full strength as Huglen takes it down low. Turned up on top and a shot. Got through traffic and right into the midsection and the glove of Will Kunka.
What a job by the Spuds penalty killers. Almost turning it back on them, having a few chances to clear where they weren't quite able to get it out because of great stick work by the Rams. But overtime penalty kill, that's big for the Spuds.
As they step in, Judd Ginther handles a face-off for Roseau. It's picked up by Moorhead's Luke Leonard. Works it off to the far side. Return now to Harper Benson. It comes out to center. Here's Max Dronen on the way in. He carries it down low, deep into the corner, pushed wide and it comes out near side for Granmer. Winds up to shoot. The rebound off to the far side. Ryerson had it slip away. Return to Ryerson as he lines it up. Ryerson down deep in the corner. 5:36 remaining in overtime. Here's a shot blocked behind the net. Picked up Ryerson. Scramble for it there as they battle deep into the far corner. Moorhead pulls it loose and heads out to the point. Greer feeds it off far side. Wind up in a shot blocked away. Rebound goes behind the net. 5:19 to go in overtime. Play up on top goes all the way to Grammer. Sends it off to the far point to look in from there. Dish down deep into the corner where Harper Bentz is waiting. He'll carry it back up on top. Turn, shoot, blocked away. Rebound, Roseau. The Rams come out to center with a pass that's blocked away by Grammer. Stick handles his way in. High in the slot. Shoots it wide. Comes near side. Turnaround out of the zone. This will result in icing and bring the play back into the Roseau zone with 4:53 to go in overtime.
What great pressure from that line of Dronen, Benson, Ryerson in puck recovery, getting to every puck and riding Ram defenders off to keep the play alive. almost able to get a couple of shots through to Johnson and get the game winner, but the Rams turn them away.
And the play comes down. Carson Triggs took a poke at it, had it blocked. It comes out to center. A long pass comes right back out to center ice for the Rams, backpedaling to pick it up. Ben Johnson steers it off to the far side. Poked away nicely into the corner. And from there, play goes behind the net. Outlet pass onto the near side. And at center ice, it's played ahead by Stahlberger, dishing it in. Spuds get there first. Jonas Spicer. He's tied up against the corner. Puck is loose. Up on top, here's Carson Triggs. And out the center, it comes with Joe Schiller. He fanned on his pass and is forced to carry it into their near corner where he's tied up nicely by Kellen Murphy of Roseau. Spuds trying to work their way out of the zone. Tap free. Spicer watches it go off to the far side. Here's an outlet pass along the far boards. Halfway through the overtime period, but it came in offside.
Not a bad try by Tommy Schrader. He came diagonally across the neutral zone with speed. Triggs was trying to find a way to get it to him because his speed may have been enough to get the edge and get in. And Tommy decided to continue and hope for that pass and just went in just ahead of Carson.
So just outside the Roseau zone, Moorhead has it, and the walk-in comes near side by Luke Leonard. He dishes it down deep. Bounced up against the boards, battle for it there. The possession now comes back to Roseau as the Rams turn and look up ice, and it's gloved down by Ian Ness. And then it's poked away. The Rams come up with it, but it's stolen right back by Ness. Moorhead comes out to center. It's 2-on-3 and in as it sails down to the far side. Ian Ness carries it behind the net where it's poked away by the Rams. 3:16 to go in overtime. The whistle has stopped play as everybody was tangled up for a moment. We'll see what is forthcoming here.
I don't think anything but a face-off. I'm not sure why they blew it down. They were tangled up, but with no penalties, I'm not sure why they blew the whistle.
3:15 remaining. We're in overtime, tied at 4. Play down. Roseau has it. Near side, Wensloff. Sends it ahead. Gunderson has his shot blocked to the far side. Roll it behind the net. Moorhead steering it to the near corner and out to the point. From there, Wensloff turns it back inside. Rebound comes way up on top. Ryerson there to pull it away. He sends it ahead. Back and forth they go in the Spuds. Just do save the zone. Here's the walk-in shot. Blocked away. Rebound blocked away. Strand picks it up. Carries it out of the zone, but the Spuds catch up to him, and here is Colby Creer. 2:36 to go. Long pass near side, Wensloff walking his way in, shot blocked and a goal! The Spuds come in with a backhand shot with 2.5 minutes to go in overtime and get the win. What a conclusion to tonight's game, Rob Grammer.
Well, a great play on the wall, just the effort. You can't explain enough how important it is, the effort for the forecheckers to just keep the puck alive. Get your stick in there and keep it alive. That creates an opportunity for Bentz to get a loose puck. And then he just comes with a quick, nifty backhander that gets by Johnson, and the Spuds have a huge win here in overtime.
5-4 the final. Harper Bentz with the game winner. Aaron Ryerson with the assist. We'll look at our 3 stars when we return. Our final score on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 5 and Roseau 4.